Hi, and thank you for joining me today. With the market being closed, as it closed yesterday, Friday, at 5 p.m. Eastern, there's not a whole lot that I can show you, but I will spend a few moments explaining why I do what I do. So we're going to start our screen share so you can see what's going on. And we are back with New Zealand USD. Most people do a little bit on their trades. They stick around for a day or two. But I have a tendency to stick around a whole lot longer. And if you can look at this, this is actually the day chart. It's a time chart. We have a minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day, 1 week, and month. Now keep in mind that although this is a day chart, it goes back to April of 2016, a couple of years there. And I would imagine that's almost 2 years and 4 months is what's coming to mind. And it's an awesome way to look. This specific trade, New Zealand USD, NZDUSD, I started it on June 25th with $280 in my balance. And I keep it to 0.01 because that's the lowest trade you can do, giving me the ability to go as high as I do on my stop loss and my take profit. And I keep those at a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 chance of winning, 1 chance to lose. It's the same. And it stays that way until the market changes or I feel the necessity to either move my stop loss or move my take profit. And when this baby goes into profit, I can actually move my stop loss above my entry price, making it a risk-free trade because I've already won it. I'm not going to lose any more than what I've already won. Just makes sense. My entry price is at 0.68310. Stop loss is 0.64310. And my take profit is 0.72310. And I will sit on this here for you so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Come on. Doesn't like to show it all the time. And the charts are temperamental sometimes. So we have to go down to the 4 hour. This shows you I have a negative 4,000 pips before I'm what's called stomped out of the trade, which is only $40, which is less than 10% of my balance. My take profit is showing at the same 4,000 pips or $40 profit. And it is obviously USD. It's in USD profit because I am in the United States. So that's why I have my profit in USD instead of NZD or Euro or something to that effect. Now, Forex.com is an awesome broker. They're pretty good. However, there is one rule that I have never appreciated and never liked. Many people say, well, why don't you do more than one trade? And this trade, you could have done it very easily. That is true. However, Forex.com has a first in, first out rule, meaning the first trade you put in has to come out before any of the others. And it can shoot your margin level way below that makes you stomp out. Keep in mind, using little emotion to no emotion is ideal. when it comes to trading. That is also why I do it at the 0.01. So I'm not losing a lot. And every 24 hours during when the market's open, I lose anywhere from 2 to 7 cents for fees that the broker goes for trades over a 24-hour time frame. It's not that big of a deal. When I started this specific trade, I have only lost, because of the fees, 65 cents. Not that big of a deal when you think of the overall income. And when you start a trade at $280, granted it was in June and we are in August, 2 months ago, at 280. 517 is not too bad of an income. How many times can you get a bonus for doing nothing from a job? Can you? I know I never did. And I have the degrees to show that I have the ability to have a paralegal or a pre-law, medicine, a child psychology, as well as business management. Those degrees are in my belt, are under my belt, but they didn't take me very far. And what I find serious is when people realize how easy it is that you can start a trade with a broker for $10 and increase on a daily basis, compound your income on a daily basis. It turns your smartphone into an ATM. If you follow the directions, learn the skill, and succeed by following what you're told to do. Go through the IML Academy, learn this skill, because once you learn it and use it, it will pay you for life in the comfort of your home or wherever you might be from your smartphone. And well, back to this trade. I have noticed that the trade's going up and down, and when it closed at yesterday at 5 p.m., that would be Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, it closed at a negative $14.57. It's not that big of a deal, considering that last week, not too long ago, we had on the 16th, August 16th, it was a negative $25.05. And on the, I believe the 20th, it was a negative 27.27. As you can see, as the market drops, my stop loss is way below it. Way below it. And it is changing and doing what it wants to do. Now I've gone into the week chart because I like to show you exactly what is going on. And we're going to move it, so there we go. Now if you look at the week chart, you can see the patterns that this trade is going through. The last time it was below my stop loss was clear back in July of 2015. I don't see it going down that far. If you can notice right here where it closed yesterday, Friday at 5 p.m., it was actually there in that vicinity July 26th of 2015. And noticing the trade and seeing what's going on. When you trade right, but you look left, because the story of this trade will tell you in the higher time charts. Let me go back to the day and adjust the the chart so that it can be seen. And there we go. So with the trade being closed, we're going to end this because there's not a lot to say other than do your research. Pay attention to what the trade is telling you, the trend lines and everything else. There are no indicators or trade lines or anything like that on this chart because I have a difficult time in remembering all that extra. So I do what I can, and it's successful. It all depends on what you want to do with the trade you want to see. So we're going to stop our screen, share, and I will give you a couple minutes if there are any questions. And don't be shy. You can put them in the chat or you can come online. Going once. Going twice. Nope. No questions today. Okay, well, thank you for joining me on Saturday on this day, and you have an excellent weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye for now.